What's up? Welcome back to the Metalhead Car Show. So earlier this morning, it was announced that Nicko McBrain will be stepping down and retiring from Iron Maiden. This was something that a lot of fans are going back and forth on. Some people were shocked to see this happen, and some people were kind of saying they weren't surprised to see Nicko retire now. As we all know, right before the Future Past tour, Nicko had a stroke, and with like a month and a half recovery time, managed to bang out the entirety of the Future Past tour. We all noticed there were some issues with the Trooper, and there was some fills that were being missed with like Caught Somewhere in Time, but he managed to do the entire tour after having such a kind of devastating health scare. So this shouldn't be shocking, but it sucks. I'm not going to pretend like I'm super excited to do this video. This is very much I had something better planned, but this came up. Maybe not better, but a lot more lighthearted and fun. But this morning, this is what Nicko had to say. After much consideration, it's with both sorrow and joy I announced my decision to take a step back from the grind of extensive touring lifestyle. Today, Saturday, December 7th, Sao Paulo will be my final gig with Iron Maiden. I wish the band much success moving forward. I will, however, remain a part of the Iron Maiden family, working on a variety of projects my longtime managers Rod Smallwood and Andy Taylor have in mind for me. I'll also be working on a variety of different personal projects and focusing on my existing business ventures, including the British Drum Company, Nicko's Drum 1, Titanium Guitar, and of course, Rock and Roll Ribs. What can I say? Touring Maiden over the past 42 years has been an incredible journey. To my devoted fan base, you made it all worthwhile. I love you. To my devoted wife, Rebecca, you made it infinitely easier. I love you. To my kids, Justin, Nicholas, thank you for understanding the absences. I love you. To my friends who are always there for me, I love you. And to my bandmates, you've made it a dream come true. I love you. I look into the future with much excitement and great hope. I'll be seeing you all soon. May God bless you all. And of course, up the irons. No hiding that to a couple goes to read through. There's be a lot of people who will watch videos like this and they're not really sure why any of us care this much or why it's hitting us this hard. It's because Nicko is such a lovable character, and for almost any Maiden fan, not everyone, but almost any Maiden fan, Nicko was there. Of course, there's probably some people watching this video who may have got to see Clive Burr live, but even for those people, even for you guys, Nicko has been there for 42 years. And for a lot of the younger fans, because there's many, many younger fans, we've had the same lineup forever. It's been completely unchanged. So seeing anyone step down at this point's hard. Frankly, I was kind of assuming that if anyone from the lineup stepped down, that was going to be it. Band's done. But they're choosing to keep going, and they're choosing that they definitely have Nicko's blessing to keep going, and I'm happy to be wrong about how I assumed it would go. Now, I'm not going to read off Rod Smallwood's post, purely because A, I'm not that strong of a reader, and B, I can't seem to read anything they post in one shot today. But one thing he mentioned was they do have a drummer lined up, and they'll be announcing that shortly. Either they're just going to give the Future Past tour a little bit of time to be done, and then they're going to announce who this new drummer is, or it'll be a Christmas announcement, which is Iron Maiden's birthday. Who is it? We don't know. There's been a lot of speculation on the Iron Maiden forums and fan club to who it may be. Everyone's kind of guessing it's probably going to be either like Nicko's son or one of Steve's nephews. Absolva's drummer would also be a really good fit. Like, there's a lot of really good picks, but it's more than likely going to stay in the Iron Maiden family. And the one thing I'd like to say about a new drummer, and this isn't for the new drummer, but it's for everyone watching this, keep an open mind. This is going to be hard for everyone. It's going to be really hard for the bandmates. Someone they've been working closely with for 42 years is stepping down. They need to adjust to someone new. So I think the best thing we can do is just keep an open mind and love what we have right now. Because as we know, it can all end very soon. And with the addition of a new drummer, it kind of brings up this question of how much longer does the band have? And frankly, I think this does help them a little bit. How much longer? Don't know, but this has definitely given them enough time to at least get one more album out and maybe another tour on something, but I think time-wise this does help, but my hope for this upcoming era with a new drummer is Iron Maiden is happy on stage. If they're going on stage and it looks like they're there out of obligation or they're being forced, this might actually be the last tour, but if they're on stage and they're all happy, they're all enjoying themselves, and this new drummer kills it, which I think they will, Iron Maiden's not going to hire a slouch, especially not at this point. Yeah, I think we're good for more Iron Maiden in the future. Like, if you go back to 2011, Judas Priest was just starting their Epitaph tour, and they had KK Downing drop out, and they had Richie Faulkner join. I remember so many people being against Richie joining the band. If there's no KK, there's no Judas Priest. And Richie has brought just such a great energy to Judas Priest, and he's been such an amazing addition. Not seeing Nicko there has been weird for everyone, especially Maiden, but it could bring a new life and new energy to Iron Maiden for future shows. And as we know, Maiden was actually prepared to drop Caught Somewhere in Time from the Future Past tour if Nicko wasn't actually comfortable playing it. Like, they cared about him so much. But if he's not in the band, then frankly, that opens up the possibility of set list changes so much. Like, not that I think this can be a constantly changing set list, but the ability to play kind of whatever they want is on the table. When I did my set list speculation, I didn't really do it with the idea of what Nicko can and can't play. But that question's now out the window. I'm not celebrating the fact that he's gone, you know that, but I'm just saying what's going on. Before shooting this video, something that kind of hit me was the first time I ever saw Iron Maiden was in 2010 on the Future Past tour in Ottawa. First time they played Ottawa in like 18 years, like a crowd of 30,000, like great show. We were right in the barrier, like we were so excited, and Nicko was the first one to come out. And he just went to his drum kit, he did this whole thing of being shocked that there was a crowd there and then big smiles. And I don't know, something about Nicko being the first person I ever saw from the band, and that he's the first one gone, is just kind of hitting me. Not really the video that I was planning on doing today, not the video that anyone on YouTube was planning to do today. But just a reminder to enjoy what we have while we have it. But anyway, I want to know, what do you think? What was your immediate reaction when you heard Nicko would be stepping down from Iron Maiden? And what's just kind of a fun Nicko McBrain memory you have? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, enjoy what you've seen. I post a couple times a week. See you later, and Nicko McBrain, we all love you.